Yes, thank you very much. Most of you people know me as president of UPC, but I also am a motorsports enthusiast, which makes me, through that one, I'm now the president of the Federation of Motorsports Clubs of Uganda. As I want to send my appreciation to the government of Uganda through the National Council of Sports for the financial support which they've given us to be able to expand the sport. We have picked an area in Omito, in Lira, which was a former area where I think they had removed sand, and we redeveloped it around there. We created a track. This event being the first of its kind in Lira, the first competitive championship event. In fact, in the north of Uganda, there has never been a motocross championship event in the north of Uganda. So this is the first one. It's going to be in Lira. What we have decided with the UMX club is that we are going to allow the public to view without charge. So as an introduction, we are bringing this event to benefit the public and also to give back to the sponsors. Sponsors have stood with us, as the DVP has said. Mountain Dew 15 years, Shell has been with us, I think, almost as long. So we are giving them back to them, giving them an event where the spectators will be able to appreciate, and that is the event which is going to take place. I would request the public to respect the track. Like in a game of football, if anybody enters onto the pitch, the game will stop. So if anybody ventures onto the track when the race is going on, the races will be stopped. And this is not what we want for Lira. We're bringing this event to Lira and we're trying to promote Lira. The way the track is designed, there's plenty of viewing space which will not interfere with your viewing. People have opportunity to view, but let's respect the issue of the track because it's a serious competition, and part of these standings will determine the national team which we're sending to Zimbabwe in August. So people are competing, they're competing on a very serious note. And we have categories from the youngest to the very old who are going to be racing. They race according to categories. We have been discussing with the team here to have a border race. That is after we've completed our championship event. Border race, and if we can have a female border race, we'll also be very happy that some of the riders here will be able to show their skills on the track. Of course, in future, we want to try to maintain that track to develop the sport in this sub-region, but there'll be other areas where we'll be looking at to develop such tracks so that we can develop the skill levels. On a personal note, Team Obote will be represented. We have 2 team members who are going to be riding. I myself will not ride in this particular instant. There's another member of the team who's doing exams and is not well, but we're well represented. I have my nephew, Milton Obote Akaki, who is going to be carrying our flag in the MX2 class, who is right here with us. And I also have my grandson, Yusuf, who is going to be riding in the 65cc. That's part of Team Obote. But this is a family sport. There are many teams. I'm here with Omar here. He's got, I think, 2 of his sons will be riding. So we're going to have, and it's going to be a fun-filled event, which I invite the public to see and to appreciate, because these young people, they don't joke on the track. They are pushing it to the limit and they suffer injuries. So let's respect them and let's respect the track, but let's enjoy the event. It will be 2 days free of charge in Omito. Please come and enjoy with the family. We did receive funding a little late, but I also went back to the floor of Parliament and I reported back on what happened when we went to Morocco. The team which went to Morocco, we got the 2nd position in Africa. Today, Uganda is number 2 in Africa, behind South Africa. And that is the championship which is going to be in August in Zimbabwe. It was originally supposed to be in Kenya, but due to problems in Kenya, it has been moved to Zimbabwe. But we're going to send a team which is going to represent Uganda effectively in Zimbabwe. But of course, the cost of Zimbabwe is higher than Kenya, so the team may be downsized a bit, but we'll be able to compete also in Kenya. I mean, in Zimbabwe. We looking ahead beyond this event, the track will remain. So we now have to look at how we can tap in and develop the talent. Now, starting to develop the talent, you don't have to start with the best machine. Whatever machine we start with, we will start from there, and as we improve, we'll look at ways of how we can give opportunities to the riders to get more exposure and to get better machinery. But it's a starting point. First of all, we have a track in Lira, and we're going to have a championship event in Lira. That is our starting point. And there are riders from Lango who are going to be riding. Apart from the two I mentioned, there's JB Achal, he has his daughters who are riding. So there are going to be some riders from Lango who are going to participate. There's Mr. Biggs, who also is a local person, but it's a national sport. So come one, come all support, and let's see how we move from there. Like I mentioned, motorsports is not a cheap sport. And when you're competing at a very competitive level, it becomes more and more expensive. We are going to have a track. We're going to now promote as part of the future development of the sport, we are looking at trying to have regional championships apart from the national championship. So if we can develop tracks in the sub-region, where we'll be able to move within the sub-region, you start developing talent, which will feed into the national. So in this particular case, but with a track here, and depending on how the event goes, this track can become a fixture in the national calendar, right? So we go through this time. Next year, it will be in the national calendar. They're coming to Lira. Now, in the process, it is where to people to prepare to be able to showcase the development by the time the national championship comes back to our area. No, we have brought it, and in the preparation, people are taking interest. If you go to the track, when we're building the track, there were a lot of people who were there. During practice, the attendance has been spectacular. People have embraced it. I am sure the race of tomorrow and Sunday, the attendance will be even more, and that is a starting point. We're all going to witness what is there, and you're going to witness the ages of the riders. I have a lot of respect to the young riders. You can see some of them in the front here. These are riders. They compete. Some of us on the older side, we have a category where we compete, but largely we're trying to promote it amongst the youngsters. We're trying to develop the talent. The future of Uganda sport is in the youngsters. So we're trying to invest more in the youngsters to develop it. But like I said, being a sport of this nature is not something which you're going to jump in immediately. Even if you're a parent, I would advise you get something to start with. It's only if your child is really taken interest, is now where you invest more. You cannot start with investing very heavily and then the child maybe does not like motocross. And then we've had situations where somebody gets injured and it can be a career-ending injury. So there's some people who get in and then something goes on, because this sport, it's a tough sport. It is. We do everything to mitigate the risk, but the nature of the sport, there will be accidents. People will get hurt. So it's just what comes with the terrain.